Welcome to episode number 9 of his Texas Rangers March to October series, and today I'm going to play my Texas Rangers March to October, obviously. Game 4 of the LCS, we're up 3-0 against the Minnesota Twins, best of 7 series, and we are 1 win away from the World Series. And if we do get there, we'll be playing the Dodgers or the Nationals. And right now, the Dodgers lead the Nationals 3-2 over in the NLCS. As we're about to hop into this game, as we did win Game 1. That was the last episode. If you haven't seen that yet, right up here, Einstein's typewriter corner, there should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. And then we won Game 2 and Game 3. All 3 wins have been via shutout, but it won't be the case for Game 4 because it is a 1-1 game. So that's 1 run scored so far for the Twins for 5 innings. It's a 1-1 game, top sets. It's in Minneapolis because we had home field advantage. So 1-1 game, top sets. This run, the 1 run the Twins have so far scored in this game, is their first run of Game 4, and the 1 run the Twins have scored here in Game 4 so far has been their only run in Game 4 and their only run in the series. So good pitching by the Rangers and/or bad hitting by the Twins. So I am on beginner difficulty. Enter game, sweep ALCS, and advance the World Series. Tied at 1, top sets. Let's do it. Jose Barrios is on the mound. He's 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 7 strikeouts. Matt Duffy's up. He's 1 for 2 with runs scored. He scored the only run for the Rangers. That was in the first, and the only run for the Twins in the game or the series was in the 4th. Top sets, 1-1. Let's watch a presentation. Now, Sturgeon.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what do the players share with you heading into this contest?
Not although they find themselves 1 win away from sweeping the LCS and punching their tickets to the
Joey Dowell for the Rangers and Josh Donaldson for the Twins. Twins are batting at 112 and their OPS is 222 in the postseason. We're batting 339 and our OPS is 902. Here's Matt Duffy, 1 for 2 to single and scored the and here's Duffy, 1 for 2 to single and scored the only run for the Rangers. And that's a fly ball. Coming in is Cave. They do have Myron Buxton, but they didn't play him, and they're not playing him. They didn't play him in Game 2 either. I'm not sure how Game 1, but Buxton did play in Game 3. And here's Mancini, 1 for 2 with a single. The hits are 5-4 in favor of the Twins. 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a 2-seam fastball, and a changeup for Barrios, who in real life is on the Blue Jays. Twins traded Barrios to the Blue Jays prior to the trade deadline, which was on July 30th. And this one's deeper than the last one, but 2 outs. Both are F8 F8s, which means they're flat to center fielder. Here's Joey Dowell, who in real life got traded to the Yankees prior to the trade deadline. The Twins are playing it in real life. Are playing the Yankees right now, and they're down 3-0. Line drive, right in the Cave's glove. So it looks like probably a 2 F8s and an L8. But that's probably the line drive. 1-1 after 5.5. That's it. The Twins still have Nelson Cruz, so they trade into the Rays prior to the trade deadline. A lot of trades. It's Kyle Dixon, the former Twin, who in real life is on the Phillies now. Has a sinker, a slider, 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a curveball. He's at the Twins up until 2019, and then he signed the Rangers via free agency before the 2020 season. And here's Luis Arraez, who had an 882 OPS in 140 games. He's a good contact hitter, at least in real life. And it splits you here, in franchise, but this is in March to October. Splits you in franchise and in March to October. Which, once we win the World Series, or once the season's over, hopefully we can win the World Series, I'll continue this March to October in franchise, like I did with my Minnesota Twins March to October that I started on MLB Show 19. I continued it, like I did with my Minnesota Twins March to October in MLB Show 19. I continued it in franchise. Anyway, 0-2 count, and that's foul ball because if you have 2 options: do March to October again and repeat the year, or continue in franchise and it'll just be a normal franchise and go to the next year. That's what I did, and that's what I'm gonna do here because I don't want to repeat the year. Here we go. 1-2 count to 0-2 count to Arraez. And that is contact to Odor in real life now in the Yankees. I think he signed with the Yankees via free agency, or he was released by the Rangers, and the Yankees picked him up or something like that. But obviously, he doesn't have a beard because of the no facial hair rule for the Yankees. And then Verdallo. And obviously, they also have Rizzo. Rizzo never has facial hair, and if he does, it's just stubble. Here's Darver, won the Silver Slugger for a catcher that 9th round pick in the 2013 MLB draft. Darver was, but he was a Silver Slugger. He won the catcher Silver Slugger award in the AL in 2019. He had like 30 home runs, or I think he had over 32 home runs, or I think he had over 30 home runs in that. Here's Cruz, who homered in this game, as he hit a home run in his last at bat, which was bombed the 4th, and that's how the Twins got the first run of the game and the series. These two players are teammates in 2019. Ground ball, good play by Andrews. Jeter jump throw, and he got the slow speed Cruz. 1-1 as we head to the 7th here in Game 4. Real life Elvis Andrews on the A's, part of that Chris Davis trade, which now Chris Davis is, I think he might be a free agent because he was DFA'd by the Rangers, and usually a veteran can demand a release, which I think Davis is a veteran. He's 33, and I pulled that way foul. I think he's 30 plus. I think he's like 33 or something like that. He led the majors in home runs back in 2018 with the A's. But the A's lost to the Yankees in the AL Wildcard game. Line drive right to a rise. As he was in shallow right field, had to shift on. One down for Danny Santana, the former Twin. He hasn't been a Twin. He was a Twin up to like 2016, 2015. So he's Twin about 5-6 years ago. Rios sits in the 3rd. He's only pitched 66 pitches. I missed that. Santana's 0 for 2, and missed it again. Wind 6 miles per hour across from right field to left field. So it says in the bottom corner. You probably could see it, but the glare you probably couldn't see it because of the glare. I'm gonna fly out the cave. And now it's quickly 2 down in the 7th. Still a 1-1 game. If we do an extra innings, I know it's only a 7th inning, but just to clarify, there's no extra inning rule in MLB Show 20. Not because I turned it off, it's just not in Stain, because when the Stain came out, that wasn't a rule. The Stain came out in March of 2020. Basically right when COVID hit, and I killed that a mile with foul. It came out in that Tuesday during spring break. It's like the 3rd Tuesday of March, or 2nd Tuesday of March. It was like a week COVID hit. And it's another line drive to cave. And then it's over. 7-minute stretch time here at the ballpark. 1-1 game. You're up as Donaldson, Rosario, and Sano. Which I don't know if Sano just had a baby. Or his wife had a baby. I didn't even know that. Their baby came like a week early. And he's going to leave the team tomorrow, or just for you guys, because I'm filming this video on Thursday, August 19th, at 7:05 p.m. Central Time on Thursday, August 19th. This video is going up I'm filming this video at 7:05 p.m. Central Time on Thursday, August 19th. This video will probably most likely be going up at 10 a.m. Central Time on Friday, August 20th. He's leaving the team for you guys if you're watching this video the day I post it. He's leaving the Twins today, and then go to his wife, support his wife, obviously, because unfortunately he wasn't there for his wife having a baby, which is probably sad for his wife and Sano. But he's gonna leave the team for you guys if you're watching this video the day I post it. He's gonna leave the Twins today, and probably be back in maybe like a week or 5 days or something like that. A week or so. Maybe more, maybe less. Probably not more, but I would say a week or less. I would say I would say 5 to 7 days. Mitch Darver, his wife had a baby like 2 months ago, like a month and a half ago. And so now obviously his wife just had a baby yesterday for you guys. And obviously leaving the team today, like I said, and he'll probably be gone, I would say about 5 to 7 days. Here's JD, who has hit 3 home runs against Gibson. Obviously Donaldson's been on the Blue Jays. First I think he's been on the A's, the Blue Jays, the Indians, and the Braves. That's I think that maybe, and obviously the Twins. 9-7 pitch down from Gibson. Good fight by Donaldson. There's been there's a lot of 2-strike fouls. And good take right there on the curveball. 2-2 count now. And that hung right down Broadway, but Donaldson looked at it, one down. Struck him out again. 11 strikeout, and here's Eddie Rosario. In real life, signed with the Indians due free agency after the 2020 season, but now he's traded to the Braves, I believe. It was the Braves before the trade deadline, which was July 30th. That's a ground ball through a base hit for Eddie Rosario. He was on the Twins for his entire career, and no officer this year. Now he's on the Indians, now he's on the Braves. He hit his first major league home run, the first pitch. Then I was watching. Here's Sano 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Classic Sano. In real life, it's seen that he homers or strikes out. That's like 20 homers, but he's only batting like 220. Here's Sano, and that's a ball. I probably should warm up somebody in the bullpen. Oh, there warm up 2 people, Cody Allen and Luis Garcia. I probably not put anyone in, but let's ready away Luis Garcia. He's a higher overall, and I sat Cody Allen down. We still have Nick Diddy, Brett Martin, Jose III, obviously highest overall reliever. He's a closer too. But 1-0 talent, foul ball. Good battle. And by the way, if we do lose and the Twins do force a game 5, that'll be in the next episode. If we do win and go to the World Series, game 1 of the World Series will be in the next episode. Here we go. Let's start the 4-seamer to Sano, 1-1 talent. These two were teammates in 2019 and before. Here we go, 1-2 down. And got him, 2 down. That's Sano on the curveball, 80 miles per hour. 12 strikeouts for Dipson, dozen strikeouts for Dipson. Now it's Jay Cave. The energy of Dipson in the yellow. This is his last batter, regardless if he gets in mound or not. It's Jay Cave. Because then after this, top of the order, and Kepler, I think. 100th pitch, and that's on the outside corner, 1-1. Start the curveball. Hopefully this doesn't hit and crush 500 feet. Good pitch. Hit the bomb. Is down 1-2 count to the Twins center fielder. Present they're not playing Byron Buxton, and that's low. 103rd pitch. Cave's 0 for 2, and it's now full count. Runner at first will be in motion. Polanco's on deck. Then I believe Kepler's batting second. Here we go. 3-2 count. Let's go to the center. Got him! Look it over. Dipson threw 7, but if we didn't hit one, take the lead in the 8th, Dipson could get the win, because he'll still be the pitcher record if we take the lead in the top of the 8th. It's Chirinos, top 8, no score. Top 8, the score is 1-1. Rios has only thrown 70 pitches. And that was a Heyman pitch. Deep left field, that ball is gone! Chirinos! 378 feet to straightaway left field, 378 feet to straightaway left field, 110.2 miles per hour. The bat, a laser over the wall and left, and the Rangers have a 2-1 lead now. And the Rangers have a 2-1 lead, and now Dipson's in line for the win because he's still the pitcher of record, and Baldelli, the Twins manager, is sad. Sorry, Baldelli. And there was Dipson right there in the jab to I seen that, but Heyman like slider or slurve, I think, and then a line, frozen rope or a line drive over the wall and left, 378 feet, 110.2 miles per hour of the bat. And there it is, Barrios. He only threw out like 72 pitches, 71 pitches. Here's Atlatel, in real life is on the Giants, I believe. Unless he got traded. But he was on the Giants' third year. Here's Odor, number 9 batter. And that's a line drive. The ball is hit well. Will it be caught? No, it won't. It'll one up the wall in right center field, just below the out-of-town scoreboard, and that'll be a double. Here's the show motion. In real life, Odor's on the Yankees. Good hit. Here's Andrews. 276 in the postseason. No home runs, 2 RBIs. Sergio Roma and Corey Gurian, I think they pronounce that as warm up in the Twins bullpen. I saw that. That's the pitch. This could be killed, and that's gonna dip down in left center field. And the runner at center will score easily. RBI signal for Andrews. 3-1 Rangers here in the 8th. Now it's Matt Duffy is 1 for 3 to single and scored the first run for the Rangers bat in the first. And that was while the name was Simmons. That's a drum. This should be 2. Polanco, Rise, Sano. That's a double play. 2 down. Well, we have a 2-run lead, but Twins, their offense is pretty good. They only have 1 run in the series, which was in the stand. It was a solo home run by Cruz in the bottom of the 4th, and that was while the the innings that were simmed. The first 5 innings were simmed. Line drive, base hit for Trey Mancini. Would that be a trade before the trade deadline? And that's going to be a double for Mancini. Mattel's only throwing 4 pitches. I'm used to Twittown's being on, but they're off. You don't have a choice. They're automatically off here in March, October. Dow 1 for 3 with that single on RBI, so it looks like he was the one that drove in Duffy in the first inning. It's a line drive, left center field. That's an RBI double for Dallas. Second RBI of the game, and it's 4-1 Rangers here in the 8th. Now it's Corey Darren. Slider, center, changeup, and a forcing fastball. There's Calhoun. Runner center, 2 outs, top 8. Rangers lead 4-1. That's a Hainan pitch. Slider at 85 miles per hour. A high slider at 85 miles per hour. That's running the Tays glove. 4-1 Rangers. Middle of it. The score is now 4-1 Rangers as the Rangers got 3 here in the top of the 8th. Here we go. Twins down 3. 6 rounds to work with. And Gibson's out of this game. Here comes Garcia. 1 appearance here in the postseason. One inning, pitched 1 inning, but he has a 9 ERA. Obviously, that's only their 1 inning. They have their heart of the line. Up one more time. Ground ball over the third base man. Fair ball. It's cut off. Polando's in for second, but I threw it to the cutoff man. And he could have been out at second if I threw it all the way there, or if Dallas threw it all the way there. But also, even if he did, he might have been safe just because he was safe, or it could have been a bad throw. But that was right over the third base man, like physically. There's Kepler. That's what the first hit I'd given up actually while playing. I think unless I gave up 1 in game 1, I might have. But in game 2 and 3, which I played today, or just for you guys yesterday, I did have no hits. I don't think. Yeah. Here we go. Now it's a ball. There's a slider, a 2-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball, and a splitter. Start warm up someone in the bullpen maybe. Ah, he blew the fastball right by him at 97. 4-seam fastball. Let's start warm up Leclerc and Nick Diddy. They're both righties. Let's do it. 1-1 Towns. That's the ground ball. Foul. So the splitter low. Fans on their feet, and it's a foul ball. Kind of hunt up there. Splitter at 87 was fouled back. Good battle here between Luis Garcia and Max Kepler, and it's another foul ball. Another 1-2 pitch, and it's called strike 3 at the bottom of the zone. Kepler can't believe it, 1 down. And now it's a rise of Sindold earlier. That was when the game was being simmed. The first 5 innings were simmed. That was during the first 5 innings. Luis versus Luis. 1-0 Town. That's on the outside corner. Hit that place where hit the bottom line, or hit the bottom right corner. Swing and miss. 1-2 count to the Twins. Second baseman. And it's a ground ball left side. Runner will not advance. Go to first, 2 down. So a double, then a strikeout left in, then a 5-3 ground out. Now it's Mitch Garver, but he has the capability and the power to make that 1-run game with a 2-run home run. Swing and a miss. Trying to pull it back the other way, but I would, but CP doesn't want to do that. Popped up. Fouled round to his left is Guzman. And the Twins squander the leadoff double. Head of the 9th, 4-1 Texas. Let's do it, boys. Top 9 Santana is 0 for 3. Sergio Romo, and Matt Whistler are up in the Twin bullpen. I said that. Here we go. Let's get some insurance. That's a line drive. Well, it did over his head. No. Now I'll go to the main menu and show you who we're playing in the World Series. The other game has been played. I can see in the outtime scoreboard it says F, which means final. Depends if the Nationals won or if the Dodgers won. If the Nationals win, they force the game 7. If the Dodgers win, they'll be playing the winner of this series in the World Series. It should probably be us. 5 ball. Won't be gone. Could it be over his head though? No. There's Chirinos. Dave Rangers. They're a 2-1 lead in the top of the 8th with a home run. And now Dibson's in line for the win. Brios is in line for the loss. Unless, yeah. Dibson's in line for the win. Brios is in line for the loss. FA, and the inning's over. Twins 3 pitch in, and Twins need 3 in the tie, 4 to win the bottom of 9th. Middle of 9, 4-1 Rangers. Bottom 9, 3 to tie, 4 to win. 2 up is 5, 6, 7. It's Cruz, Donaldson, and Rosario. And let's Renio have Nip Diddy Renio win, and let's bring in Jose Clerk to shut the door and send the Rangers to the World Series for the first time since 2011. They've been in 2 World Series, 2010. Oh no, I think it was it 2010? It was definitely 2011. I think it was 2010 and 2011, but they lost to the Tigers in 2010, or they lost to the Giants in 2010 and the Cardinals in 2011. Who won the 2010 World Series? Yeah, they beat the Giants, or the Giants beat the Rangers 4-1 in the 2010 World Series. Who won the 2011 World Series? And then, yeah, they've been in 2 World Series, 2010, where they lost to the Giants 4-1, and then the next year they went to the World Series again. 2011 they lost 4-3 over the Cardinals, and in Game 6 they were 1 straight away from winning the World Series in the bottom of 9th and the bottom of 10th, but ended up losing Game 6. They had a lead, but they lost it and blew the game. But they were 1 straight away from winning the World Series in 2010, and they were 1 straight away to 2011 World Series in Game 6 after 3-2. They were 1 straight away from winning the World Series in the bottom of 9th and the bottom of 10th, but unfortunately it showed both times. And it showed that they lost that in 11 innings, and then they lost Game 7 by like 4 runs or something like that. I don't remember, but they lost Game 7. Now that they've been in the playoffs at the end in 2015 and 16, but lost in the LDS both times. Including showed it 2-0 lead. Sorry if you're a Rangers fan, but I'll win this World Series for you guys. I got you guys. I know it's not real life, but your team's not that good. Sorry to offend you, but I mean, we're only 5 wins away from the winning the World Series. Let's do it. Yeah. Jose Clerk's in, the closer for the Rangers, is trying to shut the door and send the Rangers to the World Series for the first time since 2011. The Rangers been in 2 World Series, 2010 and 2011, lost both. The Rangers they can shut the door here, get 3 outs without the Twins getting 3 runs. They'll be done in the World Series. They try to face the Dodgers or the Nationals, and if they can win it, it'll be their first World Series. And if they can win it, it'll be the first time they have won the World Series in franchise history. 3rd time the charm, maybe. 0-2 to Cruz. 0-2 to the boomstick, and round ball left side. The play by Duffy as he played the hop. 1 down. Now it's Donaldson and Rosario. Donaldson, I think, 0-3 this right now. He's only batting at bunt 54 in the postseason. First pitch, slow. 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball for Jose Clerk. 1-0 count, and swing and miss way out in front of that fastball. Too early. At 96, apparently Hatcher, he's 0-3 with 3 strikeouts, trying to wear the golden sombrero. 1-2 down, and that just missed. That missed by 3 inches, and a foul ball. Here we go, 2-seam fastball at the bottom of the zone. That then with 2 strikes, that's like two straight fouls, and it's a pop up, but Clerk's there, 2 down, and the Rangers are 1 out away from the World Series. Here's Rosario, 2-for-3 with 2 singles. Last chance for the Twins. See the hands in the balance. Strike 1. There's a Rangers fan right there in the blue hoodie. Everyone on their feet. Twins fans and Rangers fans, especially that one in the blue hoodie on the right above that target field. Right above that target field logo, or that's a target field, and above the target logo. So that Rangers fan is just sat down with the red hat and the blue hoodie, or blue sweatshirt. Here we go. 0-2 count. And ground ball. Fielded by Odor. Throws on Fallon, and he got him. And the Rangers are going to the World Series for the first time since 2011. Congratulations to the American champion Texas Rangers. Congratulations to the American champion Texas Rangers as they're going to the World Series for the first time since 2011. For the first time in 10 years. Oh no, yeah, 9 years. I forgot that's an MLB show 20. Now that's the player of the game. Swept League Championship Series 2 fireballs for when the innings and games are simmed. But in the playoffs, no games have been simmed. They don't sim any games in the postseason. Gibson got the win, 1-0 in the postseason. Brewers got the losses 1-1 in the postseason. And Leclerc, it's his first save of the postseason. He's pitched before. He pitched in Game 3, although it was in a safe situation. This one's got one run in that series. It was in Game 4. It was on a true solo home run. And that was not even when I was playing it. Playing the Dodgers, I saw that. So we're playing the Rangers versus the Dodgers. The Dodgers won Game 6. Division title, pennant winners, world champions. Won the division, 118 and 44. Swept the division series, swept the championship series, won the pennant, and we were 4 wins away from being world champs. World Series preview. Batting, we're first. Pitching, we're third. Fielding, we're 28th. And for the Dodgers, for the Rangers, we're first in pitching. Or for the Rangers, we're first in batting. Dodgers are 10th in batting. And for pitching, the Rangers are third in pitching, and the Dodgers are first in pitching. And for fielding, we're 28th in fielding, and they're second in fielding. So everything for the Dodgers are top 10. For us, well, if you're not including fielding, everything, for the Dodgers, batting, fielding, and pitching are all top 10. And for the Rangers, batting and pitching, well, they're both top 3, but fielding is 28. Basically, batting, pitching, and fielding for the Dodgers are all top 10. For the Rangers, batting and pitching are top 3. Batting's first, pitching's third, but for fielding, they're third to last, which is 28. Which, I mean, you don't want to give teams like extra outs, especially with, you don't want to make errors to give extra teams extra outs, including with 2 outs, because that could bite you in the butt. But obviously, next episode will be Game 1 of the World Series. Next episode after that will be the first elimination game for either team in the World Series, as we're gonna see like what situation they'll throw us in. Throw me in for Game 1. I'm not going to play it, obviously. That'll be next episode. Win Game 1 of World Series. That's all it says. It's 1-0 Rangers top 5. The Dodgers, well, they beat the Braves 3-1 in the Division Series, and then beat the Nationals 4-2 in the Championship. And the Dodgers beat the Braves 3-1 in the Division Series, and the Dodgers beat the Nationals 4-2 in the Championship Series. We swept the A's in the Division Series, and we swept the Twins in the Championship Series. So we're 7-0, and the Dodgers are 7-3. So, right? 7. Yeah, we're 7-0 in the postseason. Dodgers are 7-3. Or we're 7-0 in the postseason, and the Dodgers are 7-3 in the postseason. So let's do it. Obviously, I'm not playing this right. Game 1 of the World Series. That'll be next episode. But it says win Game 1 of World Series. Top 5. 1-0 Rangers over the Dodgers. Obviously, we had the best record in the MLB, so we have home field advantage. But we went 118 and 44, which I believe both the win record, because that record was 117, I think. What is the single season wins record in MLB? 116 held by the Mariners in 2001, but they lost in the Division Series. Rangers won 118 and 44, the complete opposite of real life. And we did not lose in the Division Series. We swept the Division Series over the A's and swept the Championship Series over the Twins, my favorite team. But, yeah. Rangers, Dodgers in the World Series. It'll be Calhoun's former team, because he was, I think, came over to the Rangers via trade, I believe, but he was like a top prospect for the Dodgers, and somehow he got over to the Rangers via trade, I think. But, yeah. Like I said, win Game 1 of World Series. That's the next moment. That'll be next episode. Top 5, 1-0 Rangers. We're at home, so basically, we have to play just over half of the game. So, yeah. Now, it'll be next episode. I'm not sure when it's going to be in real life, but next episode of the series will be Game 1 of the World Series. And we'll be hopping in the top of the 5th inning with the Rangers up 1 game, and now I'm not sure when it's going to be in real life, but hopefully it'll be sooner than later. Alright, so I'm closing the board. If you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about this video. You know, I'm going to see you in episode number 10 of his Texas Rangers March through October series. See you in episode number 10, and eat a lot of bacon, and go Rangers.